This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Breeze leads this one with Kamara. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Breeze going to try and throw on 3rd down. That's complete to Meredith. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, a 22. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
Kamara. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here we go.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 2nd down, Kamara. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. The tackle by Eric Armstead.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. We need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of it.
It alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now it's Breida. And this time he's not going anywhere.
You know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. And incomplete. The contact.
By putting some points on the board on this one.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a 1st down.
Ready. Yellow lady.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front.
Get set, get set. Over. Ready for set.
A give. This is Kamara. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Ready for set.
They go play action here on first down. Buying time to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Eric Armstead able to drop him for a loss of 4. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's
Not to fall out of field goal range.
Ready. Yellow lady, yellow lady. 13. Ready for set.
Here's Breeze. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. They'll get drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third.
Everyone go forward, four down. Ready. Ready. Ready for set.
Throwing now is Breeze. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Cassius Marsh coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. Breeze to throw for it on 4th. The catch made over the middle by Ginn. And all the way inside. Breeze now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10.
4 down, 4 down. Check, check. Good, good, good. Line 4, ready. 36, 36.
Now Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Breeze now. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
Stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Yellow lady, yellow lady.
Now Breeze. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll get it here to the... So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And Lutz's kick is good. And this...
4 down. Like 80. Like 80. 11, 11.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. He's going to air one out. And got his man complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So instead of trailing into the lockers, they grabbed the lead with the clock reading all zeros before intermission.
I would love to go into the locker room with them because right now they're riding a nice wave, aren't they? They're feeling good about themselves. But I know the coach is going to be talking to them about calming down, taking it easy. We've got a whole second half.
Extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, a 22. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And
That one, he looked like one of those guys.
now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 15. They run once more with McKinnon. And he'll take this for about,
don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him.
Here we go, here we go. 11.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. Now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the Fox.
You got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
On first down, Garoppolo. Dump down to McKinnon. And past the 40.
Make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a...
Here again is McKinnon. And he'll be taken down just shy. On play action, it's Garoppolo. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he's... Now Garoppolo throwing on second. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And inside the 20 before...
How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12.
And this game's over.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down.
11.
On play action, now Garoppolo. And he fires one incomplete.
The end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Go ahead.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And it's caught. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead.
And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But, boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
Flushed out right. And his throw's going to be in. 8 of 13 prior to that pass, now 8 of 14, Charles.
Yeah, that's not horrible, but he's been under a ton of pressure throughout this game, not able to stay on his spot. You know, quarterbacks talk about that all the time, being able to...
And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Solomon Thomas coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here.
Four down, check, ready,
From the gun, it's Breeze. He'll let it fly in the direction again. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
yellow lady, ready, my son.
Now Breeze got to have this one. Wide open receiver complete. And now this is going to depend on this 10. This is Breida. And the play goes nowhere. Losers again as they come up 2nd and 13. Garoppolo looking to throw. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They run with Breida, and he'll be taken down here. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 3rd down. Play action, Garoppolo. Hard throw, incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And Gold is able to put it through. And that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
And a terrific return as they finally... On 1st down, Breeze. His throw incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they get in 10. To throw is Breeze. That's caught. It's Thomas. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
Ready, yellow lady. 11.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And that will be incomplete with a clock test. The lone receiver left. Now Breeze. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk...
The delay of game.
We got three, fellas. We got
Here's Breida. Despite the strong run, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you prime the pump.